All right, welcome back to the Sunday Night Sports Wrap every Sunday with Nick Friar, New Bedford Standard Times, WSAR Radio. All right, a big win for the Sox today, maybe psychologically, because they come in 21-21, 500 mark. Had they lost, it'd go under 500 for the first time in a while. How big was this one?
Huge, especially when you see that early play in the game where the A's are throwing the ball around. I was thinking they lost 3 games to this team, a bottom-of-the-barrel team in the AL West. Under 500, unacceptable, Yianni. So they needed to pull this one out big time today, and they were explosive. It would have been nice if they could have spread those 12 runs out throughout the series, but the world's not perfect.
So Eddie Rodriguez had another nice outing, now 3-1. After Chris Sale, can he kind of right now move into that number 2 slot in this rotation in terms of productivity?
Yeah, he has. I mean, he's got an ERA right around 3. He's had he hadn't really worked past the 7th inning this year actually at all. So this is a big step in the right direction for him. Maybe Pomeranz should take some notes.
Right.
But yeah, he's definitely pitching like the 2 right now when we expected him to pitch like a 4 or 5 coming into the year. So he's really taken on that role where Porcello has had some bumps and bruises along the way, but I think Porcello will end up picking it up a little bit.
We're going to stick with the rotation. Pomeranz, as you mentioned, does not go deep in games. He got taken out after, 4 innings yesterday. He and John Farrell got into it a little bit in the dugout. Are you worried about his production as a pitcher and his relationship with the manager?
Not so much his relationship with the manager, because he said something and then he kind of shut up right away because he knew his place. Because he knows, you've done nothing here, Drew Pomeranz. You've pitched out of the 7th into the 7th inning twice, gotten it out in the 7th inning twice in 21 starts. That's embarrassing. That's unacceptable. In terms of productivity, I don't think much is going to change. You're going to have some days where he goes maybe 6 innings. You're going to have some days where he goes, into the 5th inning. We talked a couple weeks ago about him. We thought he was doing fine, and he was doing fine. This is not fine anymore. This is bad. When you go 4 innings in a start, that's it.
But not much. What else can they do at this point, right? The
depth
and
they don't have any other options, really.
Let's stick with Rick Porcello. He's got the next outing for the Sox on Tuesday. I think he's lost 3 of his last 4. When is he going to get back to his Cy Young self?
Well, his problem is he's fallen into what he did in 2015, where he's overthrowing. He's trying to throw it too hard, especially with his sinkers, and that's why he's not getting so much movement. So when they slow it down after he gets smacked around next time, pay attention to how the ball moves, because you're going to see it's straight across the zone. It's moving into a righty, but it's straight across the zone, no depth to it. It's not dropping.
Sure.
And that's his sinker. That's his bread and butter. If he doesn't have that, he's just throwing a 91-mile-an-hour fastball that's flat across the zone. It's running a little bit, but not the same pitch that he's used to using.
David Price will be at McCoy Stadium on Wednesday. Did not pitch very well Friday in Buffalo in his first rehab stint,
to say the least.
What do the Red Sox need to see from him in Pawtucket for them to feel comfortable to bring him up to Boston?
5 innings, somewhere near 90 pitches. And for him, I don't mind if he goes to 90, 100 over 5 innings. I understand he's still getting back into it, so that would be fine. It's a lot different than Pomeranz, but I need to see 5 innings, 90 pitches, something like that. Ideally, it would be 6 innings, 95, something to that effect.
Are you worried he's eventually going to get up to the big club and then they're going to pull the plug and it's just not going to work out?
Yeah, I am. I started this year saying, 20 starts at best, then it went down to 15, and then to 5. I stand by that 5 number still. It's not going to be any better than that. I'm trying to be real here. I try to be optimistic as best I can, but it's the truth.
All right, the Red Sox are dead last in the league in home runs. Much of that has to do with no David Ortiz in the lineup. Mitch Moreland had a great series in Oakland. He had a home run in every game he started. Is he someone that can maybe add some pop into this lineup that they're not hitting the ball out? Yeah,
he's been surprising to say the least. I mean, we expected not much out of him. I mean, he was the 5 hitter to start the year, but he was more to kind of break up the monotony of the right-handed guys in the lineup. Now he's become a force, and he's one of the best hitters in the lineup. I mean, Mitchie Two Bags, right? That's what they're calling him on Barstool, right? He's done well, and he's continuing to do well. I've talked to some people from Texas, and he's had good streaks in the past, but then he gets hurt. Now, and we're not seeing that yet. It hasn't happened. We're over a month, almost 2 months in.
If he could be Mike Napoli, like 2013 Mike Napoli, that'd be ideal.
That would be huge. That's what you need right now, and he's providing that extra pop. That's what you need.
All right, Red Sox return to Fenway this coming week. They have, who do they have? Texas and
Seattle.
Seattle. What's your outlook on this upcoming homestand?
A tough test, I think, with both teams. You can never take either of them lightly. I'm excited for the Seattle series because Seattle has a lot of potential there, with Cruz, Cano, obviously King, Felix. So I think that'll be an entertaining series. I'm really looking forward to that. So we'll kind of see where that goes. But that's the one I'm looking forward to most.
Is this beard you're wearing here to stay?
Maybe. I haven't decided on it yet. I think it looks pretty good, though. But
it's not bad. It's
we'll see.
manicured.
It's better than what Dondero grows. I know that.
Dondero comes on double OT after not shaving, and his hair's a mess.
Yes, this is much better.